What's up, gamers? It's episode 20... 13 of Catching All the Chaos Emeralds.
We already caught all the Chaos Emeralds.
It's...
So the mic is sideways.
Time to catch all the torches in red form. Last mission was, I'd say, the low light of this entire game.
Oh, it's about to get worse.
This one's even worse?
Yeah.
Alright, good luck. Wow, it's great that it's like this long animation. And you have to just watch it 60 times. So a full minute of your life will be spent watching him blow out torches. I
failed!
I thought he said my tail.
No, he said I failed.
My tail.
Why did he fail? I did the homing attack.
Yeah, I don't know. He just kind of gave up before he got there.
Fail RP, fail RP. Did you ever get called for fail RP?
What does that mean?
Like you're not role-playing properly on the Gary's Mod Roleplay server?
That is not an experience I've had, no. There's like several components of that I have not experienced ever, let alone failed to RP correctly. I would say, if anything, when I've played tabletop RPGs lately, not over a tabletop but over Discord, I'm usually the one that's role-playing the most of the player characters, at least. I try to really think about like what my character would do rather than just try to steer us into brothels or argue about the cost of things the whole time. Like certain other people that participate in these sessions, whose names I will not mention, are apt to do. I think that was the one thing that I was most worried about with playing TTRPGs, was like, I didn't want to be the one that was like too into it, nor did I want to be the one that was like being a spoil sport, not being into it enough. And I was like, what are the odds that everybody will be like the exact same amount of invested as me? But it turns out that doesn't matter. That what ends up actually happening is that you and the DM form an alliance. Did you miss a couple?
No.
No? Okay. I wasn't sure if you'd gotten the ones that were like right next to the door when you came in.
Pretty sure I did.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's like, I think being closest friends with the DM of anyone in that group and like basically just kind of like vibe checking with him is really the way to do it. The other people are accessories of some sort. I don't know. Have you ever had any interest in playing a game such as that, a TTRPG?
No. I always thought role-playing was kind of gay, basically.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I think you have to have a certain level of theater kid energy to,
well, yeah, that's the issue.
really
I was in
into
band.
it. Yeah, well, I was in band too, but I'm not gonna act like I don't have some amount of theater kid energy. I listened to Arcade Fire's Funeral like 800 times between the ages of 13 and 16. There's no way that leaves you unscathed. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun. It's like the DM of my sessions has like similar taste in literature to me, so he comes up with like settings and plot lines and stuff that I find interesting. What is happening right now? Oh, you were like moving the platforms?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a puzzle of sorts.
As much as you could call it a puzzle, I suppose.
No. But yeah, I don't know. I think like RP servers and stuff are like a different kind of thing. Cause like in the TTRPG, it's like that's all there is. There's no like actual like game component, you know?
Yeah.
We like roll dice occasionally to see how things go, but I think if I was playing like World of Warcraft RP, my character would be like person who wants to complete the collection log, and my personality would be like wants to complete the collection log, and acting in character would be grinding out every single side quest to the highest level in order to unlock everything. What about those torches?
I'm trying to go to the start of the hallway, but it might be a big circle.
Oh, okay. Like, go to the front and then work your way backwards.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be a circle, yeah.
I think it's just a big circle, so we'll just start here and
They're using those Scooby-Doo type effects.
do this.
Make the hallway endless. I don't know, like, I've seen footage of people, like, RPing on Final Fantasy servers and stuff. And it just, I don't know, it's like, the game to me is just this, like, weird middleman layer that actually, like, takes me out of it a lot more, I think. Because it's no longer, like, just your imagination, and yet there still needs to be a lot of your imagination to, like, make it, like, interpersonally sensible. No, it's fascinating. It's a strange phenomenon. At any rate, I've banned myself from playing MMOs until I have made enough money to retire. I think that's the working goalpost for me.
Well, yeah, I'd like to not lose you.
Yeah. And you would. I mean, you almost lost me to, like, frickin' Mario Mon. Mario Mon was a life consumer, and that's a single-player Pokemon mod with maybe 100 hours worth of content. I just decided to do all of those 100 hours as quickly as possible.
Well, it's because you have Mario autism.
I have Mario autism and Pokemon autism, so that was truly like a once-in-a-lifetime dream game for me. I've recently finished creating another dream game of mine. Basically, like, I've acknowledged a while ago that, like, whatever type of autism I have is massively stimulated and rewarded by collecting Pokemon. Which isn't surprising because I grew up with Pokemon since I was a little kid, and I'm sure my brain has been, like, rewired in a certain way to catch them all. And this has manifested in various ways, but the one way that I refuse to let it manifest, you know, collecting cards, that's one thing. It's kind of troublesome. Could waste a lot of money, waste a lot of time. But so far it's been fairly in check, I think, because I have, like, the kind of... Whoa, the camera went inside. The supplementary goal of catching them all in card form, and I'm not just, like, buying boosters in some sort of misguided financial scheme. Oh, God.
Where's the switch?
Where's the switch? What if you try blowing out the other torches, the blue torches?
Yeah, it's only the red torches.
Oh. Maybe you gotta go somewhere else and then come back. And it'll have opened those doors or something. it just doesn't work. What the hell? So yeah, it's like buying cards and stuff, that's okay. Playing ROM hacks and stuff, that's okay. The one that's totally forbidden, that's constantly, like, luring me, beckoning me, is playing Pokemon Go again. That one was such a life destroyer for the brief time in which I played it. And, I don't know, I don't trust myself to play that game, like, reasonably. But it's like, the itch isn't totally scratched yet, either. Like, I needed some other form of catching Pokemon, I think. So I made a Pokemon catching idle game. There was already a Pokemon idle game that I played before. There's videos of it on this channel. But it was a little too life-consuming, it was a little too active, too many supplementary mechanics and stuff. I wanted one where you just catch Pokemon, and there's no real gameplay. You're just going to different areas and trying to proc all of the Pokemon in that area and then you add them to your little collection. And basically, my idea is that we'll get all of the Pokemon sorted into regions and collectible, and then I'm also going to start adding just other collectible things. And I think the sky's the limit. I added 350 Digimon recently. The process was pretty smooth, just formatting data and stuff from a couple different wikis and stitching it together. Today I was trying to add Animal Crossing villagers as something else to collect. There's about 340 villagers across all the games. Oh! How the fuck are you supposed to find that? What? I know you gotta find which door opened.
Yeah.
Did any human beings play this game? They should be playing a cool game like Safari Idol.
Oh, here we are. Holy fuck.
Yeah, so Digimon, Animal Crossing villagers. I don't know. I don't know if I should spoil some of the other ideas, but I don't think you're gonna play. Probably.
No.
It's more things that would surprise Michael. So I'm gonna add all of the Criterion movies. That I also found a nicely formatted data set for that. So there'll be like an area called like the Criterion Closet, and there you can just catch Criterion movies. It's like 1,500 movies in the collection. That's a nice addition. I'm gonna add all the Nendroids. You'll be able to go to the Good Smile Company store and catch all of the Nendroids. Maybe sub-regions based on, I don't know if they're from anime or from video games or whatever, or various other ways to...
Okay, here we go.
Just a little stuck. Oh, there's a breakable wall down there.
Yep.
Could probably do Sonic characters. I gotta find
If you add like the comics characters, then I'll play.
Alright, I'll do it. Let me make a note. All the different members of the Knuckles family tree.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch Lara Sue. I'm trying to catch Julie Sue. I'm trying to catch Mina Mongoose.
You can. You will. I'll allow you to. What else do I have here? Oh, Simpsons characters and Family Guy characters.
Oh, very good.
That one, I think, is pretty fun. The Simpsons one can sort them by region and stuff for sure. Various card games wouldn't be too hard either. Could add magic cards. You go set by set. Basically, my goal is just to have this be like a crossover slop collection game that features collecting, because all I need is a name and a PNG and a dream. It's very easy to add stuff, and I find it very fun too, just going through and deciding which region would these characters be in, and what rarity would they have, and how many points would they be worth when you catch them. It's like one of those perfectly stimulating activities for me that I could just vibe out and do for hours. Actually, when our friends, I had some friends over this weekend that came into town for a concert. I wasn't going to the concert, but I hung out with them, and we drank and stuff beforehand, and then they left. And the entire time they were gone, I was just adding content to my idle game. I was so locked in. It was so blissful. Even talking about it now, I'm kind of just like, could add some content to the idle game. What other ideas did I have? Oh, video games. On Moby Games, there's very well indexed tables of games for different systems, including their box art. So that's an easy add. Also, Probably pretty easy to like auto-generate rarity and stuff based on the market price, which I can get into the table as well. Because that's a ton of things. The goal for V1, like when I actually probably... I'm saying public release is probably the wrong term, because it's already released to the public, but maybe I'll make a video about it or something when I'm at V1. But the main thing I want to get to is 20,000 things to collect. I think once we hit 20,000, that's a good number. Originally it was going to be 10,000, but we're going to blow past that pretty quick with just the ideas I have already. And I'm vibe coding all of this, obviously. I think we discussed in a previous episode my vibe coding adventures, and that's because I'm lazy and because I don't really get much joy out of programming myself, so I'm like, fuck it, might as well. But I think if I try to make it too feature rich, it's gonna hit the limits of vibe coding. It's gonna start getting confused. I can't add that many complicated features. But I can add an unlimited amount of content, because that's not going to make it any more confused. I think the only features I want to add is maybe some sort of item system where you can buy upgrades that allow you to go faster. That's what I think would make it kind of in line with other idle games, is like a sense of acceleration. It's pretty common, but I think it's like a little different than other idle games in that, like, rather than like just doing something infinity times and getting value from it, you're trying to build out a collection of things. So I don't know, I almost feel like any feature enrichment just sort of detracts from the mission statement of you are just this infinitely capable catcher of things, this collector, and all you do is just collect stuff. Oh, you know what? You know what I could do probably pretty well?
Yeah.
Cage match.
Oh, shit.
Wrestlers. Alright, we got name, easy. Birth country, you could go to different regions to get their wrestlers, or different promotions maybe. The only thing is we need a picture. Cage match doesn't have pictures.
Yeah.
Huh. That's annoying. I wonder... Wrestling... database. It's gotta be something else that has pictures. That could be a good one. Then all of your wrestling autistic friends might want to play it. They can collect their favorite wrestlers. Wrestler profiles, A to Z index. Let's see. Okay, this place, it's like, it could have pictures. There's a spot for pictures. But they have, like, 32,000 wrestlers on here. So they're not going to have pictures for all of them. Nor do I want to add 32,000 wrestlers.
Coward.
Well, it would involve adding people like Avis Man and Avis Man number 2.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
We would have Awesome Andy, Awesome Arpin, Awesome Chong, Awesome Kong, Awesome Kong 2, and Awesome Plague.
Awesome Chong.
Awesome Chong, let's get some data. Encountering. Oh, he's got a picture. He passes the picture threshold. He's from the Netherlands. He also wrestled under Young Money Chong and Tommy Chong, which is already a guy. Yeah, if I can, like, sort this by, like, notability and then just do the top 100, that would probably work. Okay, what about Pro Fight DB? Have you heard of this one?
Yeah. Alright, we're missing 4 somehow.
Alright, it begins.
What? It's awesome that this is just like a thing you can fall off.
Okay, I think I know how I can do this. Basically, I'm gonna use the cage match top 250 maybe, or maybe 500 or something. And then I can automatically cross-reference one of these other databases that have pictures. And concatenate all that data together. Shouldn't be too hard. Ooh. Sneakers. Oh man. Wrestlers, sneakers could be huge. I think there's pretty good formatted databases out there. Even just like using StockX.
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say just scraping StockX.
Scraping StockX. You probably get all sorts of crazy stuff, including sneakers, but all sorts of like hype beast gear. Oh shit, we can get a 12 case of Labubus on on StockX.
Let's just buy something from StockX.
Let's buy it. Let's live purchase a 371 Canadian set of 12 blind boxes of Labubu Wacky Mart. Thoughts?
Huh?
Responsible financial decision. It could go to the moon. It's undervalued, if anything. Man, the Labubu thing has been nuts. Jen was saying that her mom was in Laos
Yeah.
and found Lafufus,
Well, hell yeah.
the knockoffs. Got her a bunch. Hell yeah. It's probably going to be one of the most pirated things in 2025. Fake Lafufus. What other things do people collect? Manga? Just encounter manga volumes. Try to build complete sets through total RNG. I'm just like looking at my shelves. We already got Criterion Collection. Ooh, like records? I think I could probably pull Discogs stuff. I think Discogs data is very well formatted. Can't just add all records. Maybe
of course
like
they're just in the center of this room.
ah.
You could never see because of the camera. You just have to guess.
You know, 23 minutes. It was better than the last one.
Yeah, the last one took like 45 minutes.
Last one was horrible. Truly, truly horrible. No complaints. Yeah, you got a B. That's kind of sad that you can take 23 minutes and get a B. Because that's them saying, yeah, that's like a reasonable amount of time to be fucking running around this castle blowing out torches. You're gonna spend a whole Family Guy episode trying to blow out torches. And then you gotta fight 80,000 robots. What the... Bro, what? Wait, what is that implying? Eggman is also the one directing them? Why should we not worry about it, Charmy? Can you tell us why we should not worry about it? They don't even, like, do anything. How is this a challenge? They just wait. is Charmy doing?
Hanging out.
He's just thinking. What? What? Why are they not helping?
Because Espia went invisible mode. They gotta let him bang.
Oh, okay. Still so much I don't understand about this game. Having watched it for like 15 hours, I still kind of just feel like shit is happening sometimes and I have no idea why. I really still don't like that he puts them in his nose. I just got nothing but complaints, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't complain away. I was just sighing because this fight is still going.
All right. That's fair. I like the music notes come out when he's just making that noise.
Yeah, it's called metal.
I see. Is it now? Is that what we're gonna be going to see? Is baby metal? And they go. Whoa! You know what I will say though? I was watching a video today about Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah.
It's the type of thing I watch while I'm working. And they had a section, basically it was like, why does it seem like Nintendo kind of wants to act like this game doesn't exist? And only kind of acknowledges like a couple things from it, but has never re-released it, never really pays tribute to it, it never shows up when they do like retrospectives and stuff. And basically, this guy gave a little highlight reel montage of all of the like very kind of like crude PG-13y humor in it, and I'd like forgotten about a lot of it. There's a lot of like belching jokes and like fart jokes and stuff that like inexplicably has the sound effect of somebody like belching really loud. It's fucking based. I mean, don't get me wrong. But I was like, dang, there is a lot of this in this game. And Sonic, I don't know, Sonic never really went for that exact sort of gross out humor, you know? Like, there's stuff that's kind of adjacent to it. But, like, Sonic eats a chili dog, but does he ever, like, belch at you?
No.
Yeah, he's like, kind of a polite young man, you know? It feels like Vector is maybe one of the closest things they get to that kind of, like, teenage boy gross out humor, you know?
Well, he's a crocodile after all.
What is that supposed to mean? You got something to say about Crocs? Oh, you could collect Crocs, the shoes, and all those crazy accessories. What if... Oh, you can see the robots in the background this time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Team Blast doesn't reach them.
So what are you supposed to do?
This.
What?
You might be thinking, wow, this fucking sucks dick.
Yes, I am. And am I wrong? No. Can you aim at all, or it's just timing?
I mean, you can't. I'm aiming, but
I couldn't tell if you were aiming or if you were just turning the camera. Oh yeah, it's moving. Yeah, the thing is moving. Okay. It's also freaky because I don't trust those things to send you back at all.
Yeah, right?
Like, everything else in this game, I assume it'll just not work like 1 in every 3 times. And you'll just die. I just don't get it, man. You know, Sonic fans sometimes they have a bit of a victim complex, but like I think Sonic actually gets off easy. I genuinely think if any Mario game had anything like this, you would hear people talk about it literally every day. Like the freaking pachinko machine in Super Mario Sunshine, I think is like 100 times better than this, and yet people bring it up like every time that game gets mentioned, or anytime somebody's like, yeah, Mario games are really consistently high quality. What about Sunshine? What about the pachinko machine? And it's like,
Mario
dude, this,
Sunshine victim complex.
This game only has pachinko machines. I'll go to bat for Mario Sunshine every day of the week. I don't think it's a victim complex. I think the haters have victimized themselves by missing out on a great game because of preconceived notions. This whole game is pachinko machines. And then this asshole is just laughing at you the whole time. Oh my god.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. I don't know. Nice. I get freaked out. We've done this like 8 times now, but every time when he says this is only the beginning, I actually get scared that somehow you're gonna have to like do 800 more. Oh, you do have to do 800 more this time.
But it keeps sending me back inside the cannon.
Oh. Oh, this is so scary, because if you get hit again, you'll go down to 0 rings. Okay. Oh my god.
Fuck!
Why is it doing this?
Okay, it's over here. Send me back on a different vector. No, come on.
Different vector, but he's the only one you got.
Shut the fuck up. I'm in hell.
So stupid.
No! Stop going inside!
Oh my god. Oh, this is so scary.
We're just gonna die. I've just accepted it as part of my life.
Nice, 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 nice. Get a ring, get a ring, get a ring. Oh my god. No. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Even these like cutscene type cannons make me think you're just gonna die. Why does he keep saying thank you? Who is he thanking?
We're out.
Okay. I don't know if I can take much more of this, man. My nerves are shot. It's like...
It's okay.
Team Chaotix. It's worse than I could have imagined. The fact that they were like... It's the... One of the most tedious, annoying, pointless parts of the game.
Check out this.
Oh, great. You want to keep going or you want to eat cake?
I'll keep going.
Yeah, alright. We're almost done, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's this and then
Final story.
final story. It's not a whale shark. It's a saw shark. What's even the point of this game if they can't get things like that right? Is that foreshadowing? Maybe, is it that spring?
There's a button.
Okay. That's not too bad. At least you don't run out of, like, turning invisible juice.
Okay.
Okay. Just doesn't work. Can you not go through that with SPO?
Yeah. Thought maybe there was alternate route, but
So far this one doesn't seem too bad. I don't want to jinx it, but at least the invisibility thing doesn't seem that jank. Like, I was worried it was gonna be like, it only makes you kind of invisible. So if you're a little too close, you're just gonna get fucked anyways. I don't even think the Pachinko game is that bad. Like, it's a little jank, but it's just, like, hard. And it's totally optional content, so I think it's fine for it to be hard. But you can, like, do it consistently and quickly if you kind of, like, get the knack for it, you know? It just, the first time you do it, it's very easy to screw yourself over.
yeah, that's cool. Good game design.
Great game.
It hits you and then has a second lingering hitbox.
Mm-hmm.
And also shoots based on how close you are.
Yup. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a Sonic hater. I'm a Sonic respecter in my own way. But I think the people that are like, Sonic games aren't that bad. It's like, they're actually getting hit with kid gloves. Like, the standards are different. And not in the way that is too mean to Sonic. And it's like, you know, I really enjoyed playing Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, but those games have like a million pachinko levels. Like, they're still full of like totally jank bullshit. And that's like the high watermark for 3D Sonic. Oh, maybe you should swap and make SPO go there. This is so stupid. Just the way they stand there like dumbfounded. You just suck the soul out of their body when you turn invisible. where they touch a switch. Uh, uh, I don't know. I don't know if I have anything left to say about this game, man.
And it's cool and it's sexy and that Espio makes your shitty little penis hard.
No, he doesn't. No, Espio is my second least favorite of these three.
What's wrong with Espio?
He seems like an asshole, kinda. I don't know.
He seems like an asshole. He's literally just a guy.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just mad. I'm just mad about that boss fight.
They give up the checkpoints pretty frequently, so I can't be too mad.
Yeah, that's true. This level's been very good for that. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay.
That was like some sort of arcane puzzle.
Yeah, I was like, you don't got that many dudes. How are you gonna solve this one? Did you see that SpongeBob is gonna be in the
Sonic
Racing
Crossroads?
game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's next? Oh my god. The suspense. Well, what the fuck? Who detected you? Freaking Iron Man? It wasn't even on the screen?
I failed. See, how can you hate him when he says I failed?
It's enough with the pity party, okay? If you fail, it's time to man up and take responsibility. Your teammates are just getting, like, roasted by the laser. They just sit there and take it. I found out something funny about DK64 from this video.
Oh yeah.
It was basically there was a section on like, yeah, it's actually really crude, and then there's a section on like it's actually really jank, and then kind of just getting into like the situation with Rareware and Nintendo and oh my god. No.
Surely this can't be.
Surely this can't be it. Anyways, so in the section about how jank it is, and I already knew it was like very jank in a lot of ways, but I didn't realize when they re-released it on Wii U Virtual Console, which is like the only re-release it got, it actually like broke insofar as some of the mini games were only winnable if it lagged.
Huh.
There's like one where you have to like choose the golden banana out of a lineup as quickly as possible, and at like the highest difficulty, which you need to do to get like the golden banana from that thing. Nice job. You have to react like inhumanly fast, like actually faster than the human reaction times, if it's playing at full speed. But on the N64, this game always lagged so badly that it's actually doable. So when they ported it, it like stopped being possible. So, you know, it's all sorts of jank. Jank is as jank does. It's the Final Fortress, baby. Find the keys to the cell.
That's enough for today.
That's enough for today. Goodbye.